Hey, yo, Bird, that's cold.
Like wow, like the way she tooted, how she move it, watch her go.
All right, y'all. I know you was feeling that, but welcome to the show that has no fucking name. We haven't figured it out yet. We're back with another episode. My name is DJ Chelsea Lee. This is DevNasty. He gonna introduce everybody else.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up?
It's Devinwade, aka Dangerous DevNasty, and I'm in the building right now with some more of my brothers. Right now, I got my mans right next to me. Now, this dude right here is a stand-up comedian, ex-rapper. That was actually his joint that you heard right there called, what's the name of that joint right there, bro?
We Want Some.
We Want Some. And you know what it said, poisse. Like, shout out to Plies. Shout out to Plies, by the way. Social distancing, social distancing. So right now, shout out to this man for being on the show today. We about to go in. That's Von Brown, the comedian. And then we got two of my brothers from the Talk Heavy podcast, two of the most influential youth sports coaches in the country. Introduce yourselves real quick, brother.
You start off, I'll start off. I'm Slice Maximus. As you know, we got the Talk Heavy podcast, but we the top of the food chain in youth sports.
Yo, I'm GB, a.k.a. G, one of the 4-time national champion. And you know what I'm saying? The head coach of the number 1 youth sports team of all time, the Swag Boys.
A lot of bragging rights with these guys right here, man. Right now we still, locked in. I don't forgot what day this is of the quarantine at this point. You know what I mean? I'm to the point where you see today, I don't even have my gloves and mask on and shit like that. I done gave up. You know what I'm saying? I done gave up. This shit is too hard to keep up with. I got to the point where what I've been doing, and I don't recommend this for anybody at home. I've been spraying Lysol into my mouth like breath
spray.
Yeah.
It's really nothing new. Like spraying in your mouth is actually not a new thing for
stop.
you.
That is absolutely a new thing. Oh wow! See this guy right here. See. This guy's demented because I'm gonna share a secret with y'all. This going to get dark early. This going to get dark. This going to get dark early. This man right here, we're gonna go into a seriousness. Fuck that. Since he wants to try to put me in this type of position. Pause.
Pro homo.
You were molested when you were a kid, right?
Expeditiously, 12 years old.
Yeah, 12 years old. You were molested, which is a very, very, very serious topic. Like this is dead serious. I
seriously got my nut off though, so it's like it's good. Like it's just like you gotta see the bright side of this situation because actually she trained me up for the game. Like it's almost like I had a coach. Like I had my own like Mr. Miyagi at the crib. So it's like wax on, wax off. Like then like when I actually had sex that wasn't against my will. I was like, damn, you pretty good at this. Like, well, I have my own booty boot camp at the crib. So, like,
wow.
So it's like,
Wow. And who was this person? You don't got to say their name, but what was
my cousin.
Damn.
But is it actually molestation if you?
Yes, it is. I was underage. She's 21. I was 12.
Yeah. She was disgusting.
Yeah, she was.
She was disgusting. She's a demon.
She's a female R. Kelly.
I mean, yeah, this sounds worse than Kells.
But because I'm a male, nobody cares.
That's the craziest part about that entire thing. You know what I'm saying? Is that people don't care because men are supposed to be tough and supposed to conquer things and shit like that. People are, it's the reason why we can make this joke. If you were a woman right here, there's no way if you switch places, there's no way that I could.
Nobody care about men.
That's facts.
Yeah, but crazy. Men don't care about themselves. Y'all talk shit to yourself all day.
Chelsea Lee just jumped in. She said she don't give a fuck. She just said she don't give a fuck about your molestation.
Fuck niggas.
I didn't say we don't care, but I'm saying
take that dick.
Can
a woman actually rape a man?
Absolutely.
Yes. No.
I got raped too.
Listen,
you've been molested.
He was molested. This is the crazy part about this dude. Him and Garnett Briscoe, who you see also on this show. they have comedy shows together, and he'll go through his comedy routine sometimes, and he'll start talking about this, and sometimes he has his mom and family members in the audience, so it's a very uncomfortable situation because they know exactly who this person is and everything that dealt with that.
I had to give her a pep talk.
Well, how did that work out?
She couldn't believe it. She was like she was really like my mom. I was like, Mom, look, it's a joke. Cause we trying to set up a show in New York in Harlem. And that's originally where I'm from. So it was like the whole neighborhood probably come out and they all know her. So I was like, Mom, I have a joke, and I told her the situation. She couldn't believe it. She didn't know. So that was the first time she found out, and before the show, because she was coming to the show. But I was like, I don't think I should say this around. Well, I guess the world's gonna see this now.
Yeah, obviously.
You just put that shit out.
I mean, she got molested when she was a kid by her stepdad or her uncle. I forget which one. She was actually pregnant by her. So then, usually they pass it down to somebody else. So now this happened.
They say that, man. They say that a lot of times that somebody
I don't judge her.
hurt people, man. And shit
it could be. It could have been worse. It could have been my uncle or something like that.
Yeah, good fucking point.
I mean, I would definitely,
Yeah.
I would definitely agree with that, man.
You ever invite her to the show?
Oh no. She in Harlem right now. She probably come out to the show if I do the show in Harlem.
But she don't know that you going to
not
call
at
her
all.
out.
I probably won't do that joke.
You should Phil Collins her and put the motherfucking spotlight right on. Bro, I'll put my phone light right on her for you.
Shit.
Like, it's her.
That's
it's this bitch.
Out of pocket.
Yeah, she the one that was out of pocket trying to do that bullshit to my boy. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy out here. Because that kind of turned you into a pervert. Low key.
No, she's trying to call me a pervert now.
I mean, it did turn you into a pervert.
I'm
low
not
key.
a pervert, Dev.
Bro, do we want to even begin? I've known you for a lot of years, and this type of behavior can lead to a lot of fetishes, and I know that you brothers wanted to talk about some different fetishes and things that guys have. We don't have to dive deep into the things that spun off from your situation because we are making light of a serious situation. I wouldn't do this if I didn't know you on a deep level. Like, this is my fucking boy. You know what I'm saying? So I can fuck with him with certain shit that other people can't.
Right.
But let's talk a little bit about these different fetishes and things like that, man. What's up with you, Slice?
You said the world's watching?
I mean,
fuck it. One of mine is everybody know if you watch the show, I love BBWs.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, see, two of us had to.
Wow.
see, the difference is
He's a
this the thing.
bro.
He's a what's his BBG. He's like a big body guy.
No. I'm a BBN, a big beautiful nigga.
Oh wow.
So
right.
That's what they call BBNs?
BBN's like big beautiful nigga.
Oh, okay.
All right, the second one downstairs that we talked about before I walked upstairs, they looked at me like I was disgusted, but I got a fetish for pregnant women.
That's too much. That's too much for me.
Now
Is that
he on
disgusting?
some other type
I'm
time
just
shit.
being honest.
But what is it about?
They get that glow, man. They get that big belly glow, man. That shit is like.
You should have called me 5 weeks ago.
Wait. Hold on. Whoa.
Wait, no.
We can recreate that experience.
She said, hold on. Whoa. She said you should have got at her some weeks back.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Who had the big belly a couple weeks back?
Who had the belly?
So she had the big belly a few weeks back.
5 weeks
and
later.
this man right here would have just been
Yeah, I wouldn't.
in love. In love.
Pepe Le Pew
Like
type.
right now, if you just took a pillow and put it underneath your dress and
Exactly.
poked it out,
Yeah, you be.
he would have enough ammunition to beat off for months.
Yes, possibly. It all starts from that drop down box.
Drop down box.
The drop down box. You know what that is, right?
Hold on, what?
It all starts from the drop down box.
What's that?
It's like Pornhub, XNXX. Once you click pregnant women,
Oh, that's-
whatever you watch
that's
on
there?
porn,
Oh.
it becomes your fetish if you watch
So
it
you
enough.
stumbled across. So what you basically said?
I don't know
is
if
you
I stumbled.
Oh, you didn't stumble.
I think I seen it in the market first, and then I went and stumbled.
So you
upon it.
he passed by big booty,
Fuck big booty.
lesbian,
Big
Small-
belly.
He looking for flat butt. Look, flat butt, large belly.
and light skinned women that's pregnant, they look like troll dolls in the face once they get pregnant for some
This is
reason.
disrespectful.
You know, hold on. It's because I noticed that when women get pregnant, their noses get big.
big.
they get
Yeah,
that nice
spread out.
nose. They get
Yeah.
that nice heritage nose, and then
Yeah,
He said
heritage.
Yeah, you get that
He
nice
tried.
belly.
Listen, he tried to make it make more sense by
you go.
bringing it back to the black queens.
Exactly.
Gotta take it
You
to the
know,
queen.
I love the full lips, the full nose. You know, I like to be in one with our real people, our real culture. You know what I mean? Mother Earth, and I want them to be a mother. And, you know, as
That's it.
5%ers, we call them Earths. You know what I'm saying? The mothers and all of that.
Preach, bro.
He like chicks built like the letter B.
That's it. I really like them like the big letter 0, but you know, pregnancy, it's good. It's good money.
Well, I guess
That's different, man. That's different.
So
They
it's
walk
my,
different.
it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn.
I got a couple. I got one that I used to have. Don't judge me though. I used to have a midget fetish.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Midgets.
I had.
Is that the politically correct word? What is it?
Yo,
now?
Els, man, you going to pollinate the background, or you going to move, my nigga? Like we waiting for you to leave. All right. Okay.
He's a cool guy, man.
Can you?
It's very helpful.
Yeah, they can't hear you, my nigga.
He's
There's
actually
no
the guy who
microphone, my
introduced me to the
nigga.
pregnant woman outside.
Wow.
He's
By
the
the
guy.
way, I think it's dwarf syndrome.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Listen,
he's the guy.
but-
He put me on to the pregnant girl that was outside the
I'm a
building.
little person.
Okay.
So I'm allowed to say midget.
Because hold on, wait. How tall are you, by the way?
I'm like 5'3".
But don't midgets start at like their peak out at like 4'10" or 4'11"?
I think it's
a couple
4'10".
inches off. That's
I
not
think
even a
4'10"
foot.
and
That's not even a
4'10"
foot,
is
though.
official.
So that's your thing is midgets.
No. It used to be my thing, but my experience changed. Like I have another thing. I get turned off easily. So once I had the sexual experience with the midget, like she got naked and everything. Everything was going.
And she had a
everything was
fat
going
butt
great.
because midgets have fat
All
butts.
midgets got fat
fat
butts.
ass, but her head was big as shit, right?
I mean, you already knew that with
Yeah,
her clothes
yeah,
on. So
right.
how could
But-
you blame that part?
Exactly.
But I was good until the weirdest thing turned me off. The shit that turned me off was she couldn't fucking get up on the bed.
That's crazy.
Oh, shit.
So
Come on, guys.
yeah, so
You didn't have the steps
so,
ready?
So like watching her get on the bed,
She had
watching
to-
her get up on the bed, like mentally,
She had to go like, you want to eat your...
it fucked me up mentally. Like,
She had to-
like she was like having to grab the covers and shit and like pull herself to get
She had
up
to
on
run
the
and
bed,
jump like a
shit.
luchador and shit.
It
Like,
was weird, bro. It was weird. But the moral of the story is, she did wind up giving me head. Now,
Giving you big head, big head,
head.
big
facts.
head.
Big enormous
big,
amount of head.
so big
Exactly.
that I was laying on my back and she was like over top of me. I couldn't see the rest of her body
Because her
past
head.
her fucking.
Damn, that's a
kind of
big-ass
that's
head.
kind of weird because then it just looks like you just got this floating head, and then see, I know what type of nigga he is. See, this nigga trying to boost his own ego up.
Exactly. Small
Because
hands.
Her hands are
Her
so
small
small
hands. Look
that
at-
it's trying to make this nigga.
yeah, my dick big as hell in this shit, bro. Like, goddamn.
Yo,
He felt like he was that nigga, boy.
it was
he
the top
felt
3.
tall.
It was the top 3 best dick sucks I ever had in my life.
Man, listen, she ain't had to get on her knees because she just stand up and give head.
Not for him.
Man. So hold on. So that might as well make us jump into. He said top dick sucks. We're not trying to be offend these ladies here. They already know that they're on a. We don't know what this podcast is called. Maybe it's called The Nasty Boys. Maybe it's DevNasty. Maybe it's Nasty Talk. Maybe it has nothing to do. Maybe this is a science show about some other shit.
The equator.
Yeah, right. We're up a flat Earth. This is the Flat Earth podcast. Head experiences, man. What's the craziest head experience you ever had?
Craziest head experience was...
And not the bull that you met at the.
You're a funny nigga, man.
Oh,
That's a funny...
No, because this nigga does. Listen,
a new day.
Listen,
It's a new day.
in his stand up routine. In his stand-up routine, he has a joke that takes a real
Left turn.
Left turn.
All
and
my jokes, most comedy got left turn.
He's the type of dude that he's not afraid to like sacrifice himself for comedy.
Exactly,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I'm just making fun of that.
Yeah.
Fun of that at this point.
Best dick suck I ever got was from... I had a crush on a joint from college, and I finally got my chance after college. I walked in a room, right, and she had a bed that was still with handcuffs on it already.
Okay.
And a swing, and she had all these sex toys everywhere. Like, it was like really ridiculous. I don't think she had clothes. She just had sex toys. She started
weird.
like she pulled out the strap on. I was like, yo, if you come closer to me with that, I'm gonna have to like
Punch you in the face. Is that what you said? To keep it real.
Yeah, like I was just like, yo, I'm sorry.
Did you threaten a woman?
You're funny as hell.
This nigga's big as hell. I want y'all to know right now. This is a big nigga.
Yo, like this. She was like, no, I wouldn't use on you. I wouldn't use it on a white man because she called a strap on Malcolm. She wanted to give him a strong black name. And she wanted to use it on a white man. I like.
Are you kidding
I'm
me?
dead serious.
You don't. First off, let me tell you something right now. I might say a lot of things. I might, be a person that people know as Malcolm X, leader of the Nation of Islam. But I wouldn't go so far to disrespect Malcolm X by naming a dildo after him. We're not doing that. That's the reason why I got out. See, when I was dabbling in the porn industry as Malcolm X, when the company the Nation of Islam wanted to add a different sector to the company, which was the gay porn part called the Fruit of Islam. I said, I'm not fucking with that. I said, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm not putting that type of smoke on Brother Malcolm. I was out immediately. And that's really how we had our fallout.
Bro, but homegirl, bro, like, this is when I knew it was real. She got a water bottle, and she tied her hair up at the same time while drinking the water. I didn't see a rubber band, bro. She's like
one-handed,
and drank the water bottle. I'm like this. Then she went to work. I have never fell asleep after nutting in my life. Like, I just fell asleep. The problem was I fell asleep with my pants around my ankles and my ass was in the air. And she was in the living room, and I'm like, and I woke up.
Hey, yo,
I woke up.
That dude.
Yo, bro, time to fuck out. Foul on the play.
True story. I say the true story. I woke up and like, oh shit! Like, what the? I wake up with the most like, what the fuck just happened?
So hold on, wait.
You fell asleep. You fell with your ass in the air.
Wait.
With my pants around my ankles.
Hold on, was
bro.
your pants around your ankles and you was laid flat, or was your joint tooted? Was it tooted? Because that is a big difference.
It matters.
Was it tooted
matters.
or you just saying you was naked on your stomach?
I was naked on my stomach.
Okay.
No, I wasn't naked.
Oh.
I had my shirt on with my pants around
Put your
my
pants
ankles.
down, but at least but your pelvis was flat. You didn't. It wasn't tooted up. Because tooted up would have been a whole different different situation. So I get it. You fell asleep and then you end up rolling over. Very natural. I'm trying to help you.
No, because she was in the living room just watching TV, bro, and all I could think about was that strap on she showed me earlier. And I'm like, I gotta get the fuck up. I was like, I will kill you.
Wow. You know what? You're a brave soul sharing your private moments. Slice, let's move on to you, brother.
Man, they all fall in the same range. All of them been pretty good.
Same situation.
Same situation. I just like when she act like she don't do it. That's the best
dick sucks.
I like to feel special.
Doing this.
I
don't be doing this.
I don't be doing this.
She be doing that? She's the one for me.
You don't be doing
Wait a
this.
minute.
This is the dating game.
Listen, this is the dating game. Cynthia is basically is this nigga's dream girl because she was just pregnant. He just missed the mark.
She knows how to lie.
And she knows how to lie because she just said real confidently, I don't normally do this. I never do this. I get mad when a woman says something like that because I just know that they're lying.
I don't care about the lie. Lie to me, baby. I like to feel special. I want you to tell me, this is my first time. I'm about to try this with you, and I feel special.
And then when they put in crazy work, you basically think that she's just blessed by God naturally.
She was naturally blessed by him up above her.
Man, she could suck the rope out of a candlestick.
Yeah. Make me feel special.
Jesus Christ.
She be beatboxing on that shit like Dougie Fresh.
Well, at one time in my life, I had a young lady that was always around me, and then she had a best friend, and that best friend became always around me, and I basically had like two girls. You know what I'm saying, in a sense, but one was like the leader. You know what I'm saying? I had two girls. And
Optimus Prime?
Whoa, what? What do we do? No, listen. Listen. I did used to call myself Cock the Most Prime, but anyway, with these two young ladies, the friend, she one night we end up chilling together, and she was also talking to my boy who will remain nameless. He will be on this podcast, and me and him have crazy things to share with the world. But this woman, we embarked on an oral experience, and this woman really injured my penis. She hurt my penis. It was terrible. It was the most terrible head that I ever got in my entire life, but visually, it was the greatest head
no such thing
I've ever seen in
antics.
my life. So it had all the visually, if you watched it, I still see it in the deep dark areas of my mind,
so
in my cranium.
You're a looker.
I see it, and it looked phenomenal. But when I say I was going through torture,
she was teething you.
It was a lot of teeth involved. She was just going too. You know how sometimes women think they just doing too much
stuff. Yeah,
they're just doing too much. It was real.
That shit.
It was real crazy. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
You ain't let her know?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't let her know because I didn't want her to. Because I
You don't want her to stop.
You don't want her to stop.
yeah, I didn't want to fuck up the moment in the set.
Yeah, you just want her to get it
I don't
right.
care. No matter how bad your head is or how bad your pussy is, we're never going to tell you. We always going to tell you it's great because we don't want. Because bad head is better than no head.
This was
Better
the
than no
this
head,
was the
yeah.
crazy part. During this whole situation, the chick is chilling with me. My boy, we used to pretend that we didn't like each other, that we was just niggas that recorded at the same studio. That way we could share the same girls. So that when we would be, so when I was dealing with a joint and they'd be like, so, but I thought that you was my fucking tight with the bull MC. You know what I'm just saying? MC, whatever. And I'll be like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga. We just recorded the same studio. He a fucking customer. I don't like that nigga. Then they would fuck with me. So the chick was texting my boy the entire time that she was with me, like, I'm with this lame ass nigga. I wish I was with you, Poppy. He's sending the text to me. I'm texting him. Like, I'm literally sitting there with the joint. I'm sending him the joint. You know what I'm saying?
We know she's Spanish.
I mean,
You said Poppy.
I have a
fetish.
resume.
He started-
Yeah.
Okay.
That happens
Okay.
to be in that. But I'm from Camden, and most of the people
I got
in our neighborhood, you know, in our city are Hispanic. So that's just a just so happened thing. But yeah, she was talking greasy about me, but she was definitely going very hard. And in the next day, she caught a flat tire. My step pop has a auto shop. And, you know, we took it to get the tire fixed there. My boy, MC, came through. And she tried to kiss my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, kiss my nigga outside. Luckily, he knew what was going on prior. So he did
The Bruce Leroy.
yeah, he was able to, you know, put his spiritual gi on and get out the way with that. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, turn-ons and turn-offs.
You start.
Me?
Yeah, you turned on
shit.
by everything. This
I
be
got
easy.
a lot of them motherfuckers. Actually, my greatest fear in all of the world, like some people are afraid of like snakes and spiders and shit like that. I'm afraid of stank pussy. I just
I think we all are.
Chelsea Lee's a legend. Let's just throw that
She
in
got
there.
that bomb every time.
like it's like I won't want to fuck for months after that. It's like destroys me.
I'm gonna jump in real quick. I didn't really run across well, yes, I did. I'm a liar. I ran across one stank John, and it was very hairy. But one time I met a chick. I was completely in love with her. She looked like Beyonce. I thought that I had a Beyonce. You couldn't tell me I
Yes.
wasn't Hove at
They
the time.
be the ones.
I chill with this
Those
woman
be the
every
ones.
day.
They be the ones.
Listen, dog, I'm talking about we went on picnics. I'm talking about shit I never did before. Walks down Penn's Landing. I was on the bop. We finally get into what we had to get into. Her drawers came off, and she had the worst looking vagina I ever seen in my
Oh, my
life.
God.
And I know that I changed as a human being. I actually feel bad to this day because I know that I changed the way that I acted towards her, period.
Yeah.
Because I could not help it.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
horrible sight to see. This thing was dismantled.
This shit like James Harden's beard.
It was I don't know what to it was really truly a
Chief
roast
and all.
beef situation, and I was done.
I used to be in the hairy pussy. back in the
I think
day,
we all-
but
Nah, I
because
was never into
for
that,
me,
yo.
for me,
The fro was in style back then.
Shout out to Danny Daniels,
for
porn
me,
star.
it always felt like shaved. It always felt like I was fucking with a minor. At first.
What the whoa.
Yeah, it
I've heard
like,
that before,
Like seeing
yeah.
it shaved like that, it just felt weird at first and shit.
Times have changed.
Yeah, time
Nah,
to
but
change.
you can't expect me to eat your pussy if it got hair on it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like the number one on the barber.
What about the
chart. She
the
gotta
landing
get that
strip?
joint.
Like,
Hold
what
on,
about
hold on.
the- like, what about
A number one got hair.
Ain't that the?
No,
I know,
you
but
got-
it gotta be light fade.
Okay,
You gotta be
hold on.
all the way
You got
there.
the-
Hustler.
Well,
like
you got
the-
the like,
like
if you
the-
got the
like landing strip, though.
Wait. He called the girl's vagina cut the hustler.
the hustler.
She got a Caesar
No,
on her
hustler had the bush. Hustler had the bush, bro.
No, I can't have a bush.
She can have a 5 o'clock shadow. Like that's
Yeah,
cool.
she gotta be light. It gotta be
Yeah,
light.
like it can have a little like
Have a
peach
what
it
fuzz,
say about?
like a kiwi.
No, I had an Asian girl one time. She had like a little strip of hair
Yeah, the
that went
strip,
straight
the
down the
landing
middle.
strip.
Landing
That
strip.
shit's called-
That's classic. That's like 90s shit.
Listen, man. Look, I'm gonna move forward because
Yeah.
we always running short on time.
Okay.
You never know. We got the Gestapo outside. We got police outside. We operating underground right now.
key and
There's
shit.
two things that I really need to touch on real quick. Pause.
Pro
Time.
homo.
So the first thing. I want to talk to y'all about the difference between and feel free, especially Chelsea Lee, to chime in. The difference. This is really important. The difference between harassment and persistence. And the reason why I say this is because I had a conversation with a girl that records at this studio, which is SFX Studios in New Jersey, and the way she explained, she's very feminist and stuff like that, and she told me that if a man asks her out on a date and she says no, if he asks again, at that point he is sexually harassing her. And we got into like, she was passionate about this, and I was just like, what happened to persistence? Like, I expect when I go and I speak to a woman for her to say
a stranger
no at first, and then I might come back to her job and bring flowers, and I want to show her that, yo, I'm really dedicated to the idea of me and you going out and spending some time. And she told me, like, no way. Once I say no means no.
She had a bad experience.
She used what in rape, rape term, no means no, for something as simple as a man asking twice. What do you think?
First of all, I think of that situation, I think that means you only want men for superficial reasons. So it's almost like, if I'm not immediately attracted to this person, and I say, like, that means you don't have any substance in the first place.
Right.
You're looking for guys at a superficial value. So now I found myself attracted to women I got to know. I'm like, damn, I'm not like, she's not usually what I go for, but she's dope as fuck, and I love chilling with her. I kind of like her now, like, and it's almost like most people don't even know what the fuck they want until they know. Like, it's like women and men, like, we think we want something until we get like, yo, I really pursued this shit. Like, it's almost like I thought she looked good, but she can't even hold a conversation.
Yeah,
it's corny. Right. It's like. I'm not gonna bring a homegirl name, but it was.
He was about somebody out there.
But it's like pursuit. It's sometimes we gotta get out our own way sometimes for us to realize what we really want. And we might even miss it out on something because of superficial reasons. So some of my best relationships have been after I pursued a woman for months.
Right. See, listen, like, I'm gonna keep it real. You know how many no's I got? Listen, I'm not the most handsome nigga in the world. When I go up and holler at something, I might get shot down. So you gotta show that you serious. I come back, you know what I'm saying? And when you show that you serious about something, that, that tide could turn. If my dad wasn't a persistent nigga, I wouldn't be here. You feel what I'm saying? My pop had to put in that work. My mom gonna tell you a million times, no, I don't. I'm uninterested. I don't want to go there. My pop had to keep pulling up. So when she told me that, I said the same thing that Von Brown said, where I was like, so basically you're judging a dude off of what he looks like from the very beginning, and that's how you're picking.
Now you gotta ask her the same question. What's your man turnaround, and can you even keep a man?
Well, I think some girls, women, they want to say no because they want to see how far a guy will go to try to get you. And there's a thin line between showing up at your job, which, what if he didn't know where you worked and he pops up with flowers, and you're like, nigga, how do you know where I work? Were you stalking me? That's sexual harassment in my eyes. Right. If you're dating someone and they come into your job, if you bartend, if you work in a mall and they come in a couple of times a week, and then you're like, yo, please don't come here. Like, you have to be, as a woman, you have to be persistent and put a mode and a tone in your voice and say, no, I'm good. Like, I don't want this. Or, you know what? Like, we could try this another time. Because it's also partly women's fault sometimes if a guy keeps coming and you don't put down that strong foot and say, you know what? Like, I'm really not interested. Can you please stop? Right. And then at that point, if he doesn't stop, that's sexual harassment. But if you're like, you know what? If you come back next week, we gonna see what's good, or blah, 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 blah. Like, if you give that little bit of leeway, they might think, you know what, I got the chance.
Because at first you're trying to sell them some jeans or make him buy some bottles or something like that, so you might be.
But you want to be with somebody who wants to work for you. You don't want to be with somebody that actually want to date, and then you're like, yeah, let's go. You want to be with somebody who's like, you know what, you pretty. You're like, okay, come back with some more compliments. Gas my head up a little bit more.
Because you gotta be hearing it from a million niggas.
Yeah, you want to hear it.
I'm not even attracted to a woman. I'm not even attracted to a woman probably that said yes the first time though.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the chase.
You don't want to be hard to get.
You kind of like the chase. As men, that's kind of how we're programmed.
What Tupac say?
It's just when I hit, I don't want it no more. That's the problem.
Hold on. So Tupac said, you don't want it. He don't want it if it's too easy. So that's going into my last part right here, so we could get up out of here. Worst rap line you ever heard in your entire life?
I'll go first. I'll go for worst. Or worst or wackest.
Whatever.
All right,
Both.
I'm gonna give you worst first. I'm gonna give you real quick.
Worst.
It come from probably the greatest rapper of all times. Biggie Smalls said, "You look so good, I'll suck on your daddy's dick."
Mine. That's my joint. That's my choice.
I ain't never
I
made
would
me
never
that
freestyle
bad.
that shit. I would never write that shit.
Nigga.
I would never even recite that shit on stage.
Have you ever seen them on stage? Lil C, all of his whole crew say that line together.
Yeah.
Like, sucking your daddy dick. Like you gotta watch it, bro.
Hold on, R.I.P. Big.
R.I.P. Big. But I'm like, yo, who allowed this to be said in the studio?
They're trying to make a point.
First off,
Bad.
Big has two of them because the other joint he said,
Fuck
you know
him in
my
the
gutter,
ass.
you know my nigga gutter kidnap kids,
Fuck him in the ass,
throw some over the bridge.
That's how it is.
I was like, whoa, I never
So
want to
you
meet
chill with
Gutter.
this nigga Gutter?
I never want to meet Gutter because Gutter's a
Have you seen Gutter?
Gutter's a
Have you seen
fucking
Gutter?
cowboy.
No.
Gutter's
I don't
his hype
wanna see
man.
him.
Gutter diesel with shit, yo. Yo, Gutter diesel with shit too, yo, bro. He's his hype
Hey,
man.
fresh out of the pen.
You gotta watch. If you watch the Notorious movie, right? Gutter's the dude that took off his shirt. He was diesel with
Listen,
shit.
I heard that shit when I was about 17 years old, and I said, "Keep Gutter the fuck away from me and my entire family." That's what I knew.
And I go wackest, which I would say probably Magoo's whole catalog who fuck with Timberland, but I'm gonna say
bird,
Yeah.
bird, word.
Trash. You fucking hate Magoo.
I hate
bro.
Magoo
You
as the
fucking hate
rapper.
Magoo.
But also 2 Chainz got a corny ass line. It's been in my head for 3 days.
Hold on, you tell me because I love 2 Chainz.
I love 2 Chainz.
She got a big booty, so I call her big booty.
Nigga, that's not. That's a great line.
That actually
That's a
kinda,
great line?
Yo,
Yeah.
no, the crazy part is it's very simple and it makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot.
This shit, I guess it rhymes.
But it makes a lot of sense. I mean, it's just
Making sense and whack.
Nigga.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
whack though.
okay,
It's,
okay.
it's whack.
Okay, what about
It's
you?
whack.
What about-
I got a corny ass line from a classic song though, a fucking classic from G Thing.
What'd he say?
Never let me slip, cause if I slip,
Then I'm
then
slipping.
I'm slipping.
That shit.
My mind
The
is
fuck
blown
is he
because
talking about,
I've been
bruh?
singing them bars for years, and I
is he
never
talking
thought
about?
about trash truck juice.
Yo,
shit is
'cause
ass.
niggas love
Hold on,
Snoop that
wait,
much.
That shit is ass.
Wait, can we, let's
That shit is ass.
let's take a deep plunge into the matrix and really think about this.
That shit is ass.
Say that one more time.
Never let me slip, cause if I slip, then I'm slipping.
Shit, that might be deep.
Wow.
Fuck
Socrates.
is he talking
Maybe
about?
it's just so
That
deep.
shit next level.
the cure to this coronavirus is inside those
Some
bars.
fucking J Electronica
Next level.
Pyramid
next
type
level bars.
shit.
We just don't get it.
Yeah.
Jeez, wow. Well, was it this guy? What's the guy that got Rack City, bitch? Rack City, bitch. What's that guy's name?
Tiger.
Tiger. I think he said in a song, "I wouldn't shake your hand with a broke hand." I'm so confused about that. I wouldn't shake your hand
With a broke hand.
With a broke
Duh.
hand.
Yeah.
Duh.
I really would like to know because when something's that trash, I wonder if I'm really missing a punchline
Yeah.
where it's like, oh no, you're the dickhead. If he explained it to me, I might be brains blown out of my head like this motherfucker is
He's
a
a genius.
absolute lyrical monster. You got it? You got one?
Yeah, it was a great guy. Like, yeah, it's just he's a dope rapper. But he said, you could suck my dick from the back so you could kiss my ass at the same time.
All right, so we're gonna get first off, that rapper that he's talking about is me, and he's being a dickhead. He's being an asshole.
I was like,
Fuck
who
you.
said that one?
Yo, fuck you.
Dev nasty bars.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucked up. It was, if you hate mine, then you could suck my dick from the back so you could kiss my ass at the same time. You bastard. And with that, we're going to sign off to the podcast that has no motherfucking
That has
name.
no motherfucking name.
Chelsea Lee, get us the fuck out of here.
I love your new podcast, dog. Love your positivity. Keep grinding, keep hustling. you're gonna get what needs to come to you.
So it's y'all, it's your boy Drew Boy. It's your boy King Dre. You just got finished watching the Devinwade Show. Devinwade.
My guy Dev, congrats on your new show, bro. Good luck, I know you're gonna kill it. Just keep your head up, bro. You got this, man. Love from London, bro.